Ladies and gentlemen, this evening's performance of
The Diz Explorers
will begin in 2 minutes. Excellent
listening
locations are still available all around Showcase Promenade. Due to the use of
alcohol and opinions.
around the lagoon, for your safety, we request that you remain on the promenade side of all railings. During the show, please watch your step and take small children firmly by the hand. Once again, this evening's performance of
The Diz Explorers
will begin in just 2 minutes. Thank you.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Diz Explorers podcast, where each week we explore the different avenues of the great Disney universe. This week, we've got Miss Adrianne.
Hello.
And Mr. Milford.
Hello.
The others are off running around doing family things.
Slackers,
that's right. It's Monday night. There's no excuses, people. We're getting into holiday seasons now.
Yeah.
All right, so before we get going on our main little topic, game, I guess if you would, Milford just had some information he wanted to get out there about some of the VIP stuff. He had gotten some corrected information on it, so he just wanted to get that out there so people have the right information so they go about their planning in the correct way.
Yeah, so a couple of weeks ago we talked about the VIP tours that you can schedule at Disney World. And I found out after the fact that it's not just $600 an hour all the time. It's there are seasons for this thing. So basically it starts out at $425 an hour. And again, it's still a minimum of 7 hours for the VIP tour. But besides these dates, so it's $600 an hour if you do it for this year, November 19th to the 25th, December 16th through the 31st, and January 1st. It's $500 an hour if you do it November 17th and 18th. Why those 2 days, I have no idea. And then all other dates are $425 an hour. So the one thing I note that there's not an increased date for 4th of July. There's not an increased date for Easter or spring break. At least it doesn't appear. Now, I don't know. Shane may have only sent me the dates through the end of this year. So, but I'll post a follow-up sometime when we get close to the end of the year if there are changes with that, so people will know. So, but I wanted to get that out there because I kind of glazed over that in a hurry and didn't realize that there were seasons involved.
That seems to be everything.
I should have known better. My travel
right.
agent knowledge should have known better. There's got to be seasons for that.
Yeah, there's seasons for everything now. And it's, not to go into great detail on it, but it's odd the times that they have picked for the price changes, especially towards the end of this year, where it's like, where the crowd is at zoo levels for the last 2.5 weeks of the year. So you wouldn't think maybe people are doing more private tours during that time, so they're not dealing with the crowds as much, and so they figure, well, how much is it worth to you?
Well, yeah, and the odd thing is the 17th and 18th is the Friday and Saturday before Thanksgiving, and then I understand the 19th through the 25th because that's Thanksgiving week.
Right.
And then they pick up again December 16th, obviously, because they know that people are going to come in and probably a week early for Christmas or whatever. So,
yeah,
but that's
definitely
pretty much for the rest of the month of December. So, anyway,
yep,
there's that. It's out there. I corrected myself. So,
cool. All right. Well, thank you. So, plan accordingly, folks. Get your checkbooks lined up.
Yeah.
All right. So this week we're going to do something a little different. So we came up with an idea to, if you could be a character in a Disney movie, whether it be the animation or live action, who would you decide to be, or which characters would you like to be, and in which movies, obviously, and kind of why? And the only stipulation we did was to stay away from our favorite movies, because those are kind of obvious, and we kind of gush about that stuff often when we talk about any of this stuff. So at least for Adrianne and myself, it's no pirates and no Robin Hood and things of that nature. So we're gonna have to think. So I don't know who wants to go first.
I will go first.
Yay.
Okay. First off, I don't think I would ever pick Maid Marian. I love her. She's kind of awesome, but she's a little bit too much of a damsel in distress for me. So, I'm going with Princess Leia.
Nice.
Yes. And I see, you said you couldn't go favorite, and I was like, okay, well, that's easy. I won't do Robin Hood. But when you pluralized it right there in the intro, I was like, crap, does that mean I can't go Star Wars? Yeah, Princess Leia. First off, she's sassy, and I like me some sassy, sarcastic princesses.
Mm-hmm.
I like that she doesn't necessarily need a man to rescue her. You know, in her little introduction there, when Luke and Han are coming to rescue her, she's sitting there in that cell like, please. I was coming up with an escape plan as we speak. But I don't know. So I know we're not talking about why she's our favorite character, but that is who I would want to be. That is the kind of person that I want to emulate. And, you know, she's still kicking so far. Episode 8's not out yet, but so far, you know. And then, of course, you got to bring up the fact that Carrie Fisher is amazing. Amazing.
Absolutely.
So I'm very curious to see how episode 8 and 9 play out following her death. But
yes, definitely.
That was my first thought. Is that I want... Well, actually, no, that's a lie. My first thought was one of the regular Disney princesses. I was like, who would I want to be? Rapunzel. You know, Flynn Rider's pretty cool. Be all right to hang out with him for a long time. You know, run your own kingdom. But no, I went live action.
Nothing wrong with that.
Let's command a rebellion instead. We're good.
That works. That works
right.
For sure. All right. Next.
All right. I'll go next.
All right.
Since there's only three of us. So I'm going to stay away from Star Wars because that is my favorite franchise. So I'm going to go with my second favorite franchise, and that's the Tron movies.
All right.
I would have to say I'd want to be Kevin Flynn. You know, he's this guy that created these top-selling video games, even way back in 1982 when, we were all talking 8-bit video games and the crappy graphics that we had. And, it's just cool how he didn't really ever... He came back from that world in the first Tron, and then in Tron Legacy, his son Sam actually finds out that he left and never came back, and found out why, because he got trapped in the video game. And he actually goes in there to try and save him. So it's a pretty cool movie. And the other reason it kind of hit me, because we were at a bar crawl for our tailgate group Saturday night, and we were at a place called Tapper's Bar.
Nice.
Here in Fountain Square. And they actually had the Tron video game in there.
Oh, wow.
The one that you crawl into and stand in, and you could do the disc throwing and the tanks and all that stuff. I'm like, and it was free credits. So,
Well, that's even more awesome.
Yeah, well, they're trying to sell you beer. They don't. They're a gimmick to get you in there. So, but yeah, definitely Kevin Flynn. Just that's That's just my favorite. So, and then, after that, maybe, I don't know, maybe Mr. Incredible out of the Incredibles. I don't know, but we won't go there.
This was tough for me because I was trying to think of not different or like odd characters just to be different. Like I was trying to think of characters from that I could kind of relate to, I guess, in a way, or ones that I not only just liked the best, but thought that it would be really fun. Like if I was cast as that character, like even if I was, cast as like the voice of one of them, because you get into it anyway. So the first one popped into my head was Lewis from Meet the Robinsons, which to me is an underappreciated movie of and within itself. But just to have, I was not adopted as a child, so I can't look at that aspect of it because there is that part of that movie. But as him as a young kid, squirreled away for all those years and making these inventions and like just changing the world in like a positive way, but just through his inventions and making just things fun. Like the whole scene when the family's all together and they all have these wacky inventions and they're doing weird stuff, and it's just, I don't know, that's kind of right up my alley. I think that would be really a lot of fun to be somebody who created all those cool things, and whether they worked or whether they didn't, he kept everything that he ever made that failed so he could, improve on it. And that's I know when I do my own like household projects and things of that nature, I do that to myself. I don't keep the stuff, so to speak, that physically that I've tried and not done right, but there's definitely reminders, at least of myself, when I look around my house of projects I've done. I was like, I could have done that better, or I wish that was better like that. And I'm usually the only one who notices it because I don't point it out to other people, but I can totally relate to that aspect of it, and I just think it would have been a lot of fun. He made a lot of cool things. And then to go on the other side of it, to probably more something that probably makes more sense for me, would be any of the thugs from Rapunzel, from the Snuggly Duckling, but probably specifically Hook Hand, just because I did used to play piano. I still can a little bit, but that part of it, and he was kind of the leader of that gang. And, for as rough and tumble as they were on the outside, he did, in the end, help them escape, and then came back and, helped Flynn Rider escape and the whole thing. But just that's definitely more me, hanging out with a bunch of degenerates, for lack of a better word. Yes, Jerry, I'm stealing from you because I know you're going to listen. But, hanging out with a bunch of thugs. There you go. And, just hanging out, not worrying about nothing, having a good time, and, bothering the nice folk that come through the door of your local establishment. It was definitely more my style many years ago. So those are two for that I came up with right away.
Well, I have to say that I feel very bad. I've never seen Tron or Meet the Robinsons.
Oh.
I know. Am I kicked out of the group now?
No. Well, see, Tron, I don't remember much of the original one, and I didn't see the reboot. It wasn't anything that grabbed me, like, immensely. I should go and watch it again just for the...
Yeah, the first one was really hard to watch currently. I mean, the graphics in it are so bad. I mean...
I can imagine,
Talking 1983. I mean, but the new one is actually pretty cool because it's got, obviously the effects and stuff in it are better. So,
yeah, I can imagine.
That's Olivia Wilde, right?
What's that?
Was it Olivia Wilde who was in that one?
In the second one, yes.
I think so.
Yes, she played.
So the one that came out most recently it was a sequel. It wasn't a reboot.
It was a sequel, correct.
Oh, right, that's right. It was a sequel.
This is how much I know.
And their rumor is they're gonna make another one that will be a sequel. Will be Sam basically taking the company over and I'm sure there'd be something with creating another Tron world, because basically the Tron world got destroyed at the end of the Legacy movie.
Ah, interesting.
Or so we think.
So you think?
So you
Yeah.
think?
Yeah.
So I can think of now that I'm doing this on the fly now. I could think of more recent movies, live action. I guess falls under the Disney umbrella. I guess, it's not technically a. Well, I guess maybe it is a Disney movie
Hey,
now, but
I went with Star Wars, so.
okay. So I'm going Guardians of the Galaxy. And
Okay, are you Star-Lord?
No, because Star-Lord is cool, but I don't think I don't have that kind of I guess charisma, or however you would call it, for him.
Rocket.
You're going to say Rocket.
I was going to
just know
say
you are.
I'm more Rocket. Yeah, I'm more Rocket. Little less filter, not as refined, and just want to come in and kick some ass and then go drink some beer. I'd say
Still nice, expensive batteries.
I'd say, yeah, that's right. I'd say Yondu, but I don't want to die after 2 movies. I'd like to hang around for a bit.
That's why I didn't pick Jyn Erso from Rogue One Star Wars, because I'd rather not die.
Yeah, I mean, even though I could, and I know we talked about this when we talked about the movie, but even though I can relate to Yondu a lot more, like his character and stuff was definitely more along my lines. That kind of like that secondary. Technically was introduced as a villain or a bad guy, but he's really not. And once you figure out his story and everything else, kind of. I know we're not supposed to talk about our favorites, but kind of similar thing as Barbossa in the Pirates films. They have a similar parallel as far as their character development. But yeah, I think it would be fun to be Rocket, just to be obnoxious and but smart too. Obnoxious and smart, so then at least you can get
He is very smart, and I can totally see you trying to scam somebody out of their artificial leg.
Absolutely. Did you see, I keep getting the ad on Facebook. There's a shirt of Rocket pointing to a guy with the robotic arm, and it says, "I'm gonna need that guy's arm."
Sorry, it was really funny.
It is funny. I just got the DVD the other day, so I'm gonna have to pop that in and watch it again. The second one. I finally
They're
ordered
both
it.
so good.
Yep, I know. I know we're going. Shocker, going off topic here, but I didn't realize that this weekend was the beginning of November until I drove by one of our There's a small little theater up the street from me, and then there's the big, giant ones that are down in town that have 6 screens and 9 screens, but there's a little small local theater that's been around in Stamford forever, and they're playing Thor, and I completely forgot that it was coming out this weekend because I know my daughter wanted to see it, and I was like, yeah, we'll definitely go and see it because I wanted to see it too. So talking about
I can't wait.
Talking about Guardians just reminded me that I haven't seen it yet, but I don't want it to, because it's like there's so much stuff coming out in the next couple of weeks between now and Christmas. Thor, and you got Justice League next week, and then Star Wars in December, and I'm sure there's something else in between.
When's Black Panther? Isn't that around here now too?
I don't know that I have any interest in seeing that because I don't really know anything about him at all, but
It
His
looks really
introduction,
cool.
though, in
it looks good, I guess, yeah. But I don't know that I would spend money to see it in the movie theater. I'd probably wait on that one.
Oh no, it's next year.
Oh, well, there you go.
Black Panther
There we go.
release date.
Wasn't there something else? Oh yeah, Justice League.
Justice League is the 17th. That's next week or 2 weeks. That looks good because
I'm excited about that one, though.
I'll be busy that night. That's when Battlefront 2 comes out.
I'm excited because I want to see what else they're going to do with Wonder Woman, because I finally saw that movie, and holy crap, what a good movie that was. I don't know if you guys saw it yet. I remember Jessica saw it because she talked about it on here, but man, that was
Which one?
Wonder Woman.
I have not seen it yet.
Oh,
I still
it's
have not watched it.
So good.
And I need to watch it before I go see Justice League.
I think so. Like, I didn't see Batman versus Superman, so I know that's when they introduced Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
But,
it was weird.
well, that's why I heard, and I'm not a huge Superman fan. So I don't know. That didn't interest me. But I know they introduced Wonder Woman in that movie. But her standalone movie was, back to front, was fantastic. Really, really well done. And she was an awesome Wonder Woman, whoever that girl is.
Gal Gadot.
There you go.
I haven't even seen that movie. I have no idea, but I'm in some patients' rooms a lot that have Kelly and Ryan on every morning, and she was on a lot.
That's why I didn't try to say her name, because I knew I would completely say it the wrong way, because I had no clue how she pronounced either her first name or her last name.
But I have seen none of those movies because Superman looks stupid. So I just didn't watch it. And then I know I should watch Wonder Woman. I just haven't.
Yeah, you definitely should.
Bad feminist.
Yeah, I'll watch it before I go see Justice League.
But I'm still just not excited about what's his face as Batman. What's his name? Affleck.
I'm not
Affleck?
either.
Is he really? Is that who's going to be him? That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, still Batman.
Yeah, I'm not excited about that at all. What's his face? The other guy's a pretty good Superman, I think. But
Christian Bale.
no.
Who's
that was the old Batman.
Yeah.
Henry Cavill. I don't know how to say his name.
No, he plays Superman.
That's what I said.
That's what she said.
Oh, you said Batman, I thought.
No. Yeah, I think he's a pretty good Superman.
Okay.
I'm not into Ben Affleck at all.
No. Nope. All right.
I thought Val Kilmer made a better Batman than anybody that's been it before, or since then.
I didn't mind him. I didn't mind Michael Keaton either. I know he wasn't the best person to play it, but I thought those first two movies were good. They didn't bother me.
Yeah, Michael Keaton didn't do bad.
They didn't bother me at all.
I did not like George Clooney.
No. I liked that.
He got the bad bat suit.
I know.
Huh?
Well, he had the problem of having the bad bat suit plus Robin, right?
Oh,
Isn't he
yeah.
the one that got what's his face as Robin?
Yeah, Chris O'Donnell.
Lucy Silverstone.
Yes, as Batgirl.
Yeah. He had a lot. That movie had a lot of bad things.
Totally wrong story. But...
The only good part about that was that the same one with Schwarzenegger and Uma Thurman.
Yes.
See, now Uma Thurman was the only good part of that movie as Poison Ivy, because she's pretty awesome, and Arnold's Arnold,
Right.
He was Mr. Freeze.
He plays Arnold.
He plays Arnold, yeah. And was that the one with Jim Carrey too? No, he was the one before.
No,
I feel like we've talked about this before.
No, that was he was on the.
Movies.
Yeah, I know. He was in the one with.
That was
the Riddler.
Kilmer. Yeah.
No, the Riddler. Yeah, no, he was the Riddler. No, he was good as the Riddler.
Yeah.
It's like. It's just,
Two-Face.
My favorite Jim Carrey character.
Oh, Two-Face. Oh, Tommy Lee Jones. That's right.
Tommy Lee Jones. Yeah.
All right, so.
Now that we're totally off the subject.
Totally off topic, so there's no better way to have Melanie jump in and tell us about her character that she wants to be, and I already know who it is, but she can't say it. She's not allowed to be Yzma. No, her connection's messed up. You're gonna make me edit this out. God damn it, Melanie.
I think she wants to be Gal Gadot.
I think so.
She keeps glowing like she's talking, but
Can't hear anything.
I don't hear anything. All right, so I'm trying to think.
I think the problem is I could talk movies, Disney or non, for a really long time.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yay, there I am.
Yay.
Y'all were on there's like 4 different mute buttons on this headset, and you have to do. It's like there's locks in there's doors in New York City with 5 locks.
Yes.
You have to like undo all of them because you're on mute on Skype, and then mute on my systems, and then mute on the headphones, and then you have to turn on the mouthpiece.
oh dear God.
I do not have the IQ for this.
It's very complicated.
It's so complicated. That's a good word. Okay, edit back on. Yay!
Yep. Yay.
See, you knew you needed me here just to make you edit.
That's right. No problems.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me know when we're starting again.
Go for it.
Okay, so since I can't be Yzma, and I cannot be Edna Mode because I absolutely adore Edna Mode. She's so snarky and snappy. I like her. I'm gonna have to go with Snow White because I
Ooh.
really would like some woodland critters to come in and clean my house.
Nice. Well,
I have 3 teenagers who are messier than 7 dwarves, and the laundry right now is scaring me. It's like a mountain of laundry. It's not a mountain like Space Mountain or Splash Mountain that I actually like. It's Laundry Mountain, and it's just never ending. So I need some woodland critters to come in and help me take care of this place, and that's why I want to be Snow White.
okay.
I like that.
I
That's
like that
solid.
too.
That's very solid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well done.
I'm all about having me some housekeepers. Even
Yes.
if they're birds and deers and raccoons. Can clean my
Well, they
house.
clean up after themselves too. We're good.
That's right. Yeah.
Exactly.
Because that's better than what goes on in my house. That is.
Oh, that's all right. I don't know. Let's see.
I just clicked on an article that just came out this afternoon that I was a little shocked about.
Uh-oh.
Disney stuff shocked about, or like real
Yeah,
real life
it's
stuff?
related to Disney. We could talk about it if you want to.
Ooh, yay.
20th Century Fox announced that they
Oh
are
yeah,
talks to sell most of its assets to Disney.
I heard that. I saw that on Twitter this afternoon, but I didn't click on any of the things to read anything about it because I figured it was way early to make speculations on anything because I assumed that's all it kind of was.
I just literally just scrolled through something on Facebook that said they couldn't wait to see The Simpsons Disney-fied.
Yeah. I was never into The Simpsons, so I could really care less. But
The only part they wouldn't sell would be Fox News and Fox Sports.
they both suck, so who cares?
Yeah, exactly.
They can keep it. You don't need any news nonsense and sports. They have enough trouble with ESPN. They don't need to add anything else to the mix of that.
No, they don't.
Stick to entertainment and theme parks. Leave the rest of the crap for everybody else. All right, so I'm trying to think of, all right, I got one. Only because I just watched it last night. I think it would be awesome to be Scrooge McDuck. I'd be all about Scrooge McDuck.
Can I go swimming in the giant bank full of coins? Okay.
I just want to be as spry as he is at however 8. I mean, I know it's a cartoon. I was watching last night. I was watching a couple of the new DuckTales episodes. I have them all DVR'd with the kids. And besides the fact that the show is awesome, because I remember still being in high school and running home from school until I had to work to catch the Disney afternoon when DuckTales was still part of it, because it was literally the best cartoon after Bugs Bunny when I was younger than that to ever watch on TV ever. And this new one is fantastic. It took me a few episodes to get used to the new voice characterizations, specifically Scrooge's, because his voice was a little odd, but I'm on board with it now. But the stories are great. I like the animation. And Launchpad is still Launchpad. But yeah, to be that and just like fearless and cunning and confident on absolutely every possible level, but I guess maybe the money has something to do with that too, and just go on these crazy ass adventures all the time, and yeah, that would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
That would be very awesome. Yeah, kids were singing along the theme song with me last night, which was even better. Like, tear to the eye. It's like, man, I'm doing this. I'm doing this right. So I don't know. Got anything else? Anybody? Adrianne, you got anybody else? Came
I think
to
it would
mind?
be to be Anna.
Yes.
Playing in the snow whenever you want to.
Yes.
That would be fun. And what's his face? Christoph is pretty
Christoph?
cute. So, I mean, and Olaf is entertaining. That can't be a bad life. You get to, have the whole castle experience without having to be in charge of the kingdom.
True that.
I kind of like it. I could go with Anna.
Yep. I mean, I get that Elsa was the focal point of that movie because of the whole statement she made of, coming out is the wrong term, but I can't think of anything else, being herself after hiding, for all those years. But
yeah.
I enjoyed Anna's character much, much better. I think she was just more fun and pure and honest.
Oh yeah, I love Anna.
I liked her
totally
character a lot better. I think.
awesome.
I mean, I know everybody was raved about what's her puss, Idina Menzel, about her singing and everything else, but I honestly thought Kristen Bell did a much better job. Don't at me, as they say.
Speaking of Kristen Bell, did y'all see that her daughter made her dress up as Elsa for Halloween?
No, I did not. Really?
It's hilarious. Yes. She was none too pleased.
I could imagine. She made her daughter made Kristen dress up as Elsa?
Yes.
Or the
Kristen,
daughter wanted to be Elsa?
Both of them.
Really?
They both had to be Elsa. Yes.
Oh my god, how painful was that?
I know.
That
Really
sucks.
funny.
Yeah, if I had to pick a female character to be, I think it would be a tie. It would be between Anna or Rapunzel.
Yeah.
I love me some Rapunzel.
Me too.
She's just awesome. Awesome. And if I could be, if I could be an animal, like a supporting animal, I'm going way, I'm reaching here, people. No, because now that I'm like thinking about, I'm trying to think of what, which ones I like that are fun, and I think being Maximus would be fantastic.
Yes.
I don't know why, just to run around as a horse.
But he trains all the other horses.
He trains the other horses, the back and forth he has with Flynn, just like the slapstick stuff. I don't know, that stuff cracks me up when I watch that movie.
Yeah.
Pushing
It's
each
good
other,
stuff.
punching each other, and throwing apples at each, frying pan fights. I don't know.
Lord knows, if I was going to be an animal sidekick, I would be Raja.
From Aladdin?
Yeah.
Oh, tiger.
I would be a
Yeah.
tiger.
Yeah. Either that or I could totally be Iago too.
Yes,
I see
you
a pattern
could.
with you.
What's that? Crackers?
Okay, I see a pattern.
You see a pattern with me? Yes.
Yes. Can I also
No.
see Megara without the tragic Greek backstory?
Who?
Megara.
Yeah. Meg.
Oh, Meg.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, Meg is cool too. Yeah, without the without the whole made a deal with the devil thing.
Yeah. We'll leave all that part out.
Right.
Just pull the Hercules part forth.
Yeah. Ah.
I want to meet her. Did they ever come out in the park?
I believe briefly she did.
She has. Yes.
I've seen pictures, but like, not often.
No,
Mm.
I think the hair. I think the hair thing was an issue to have that big giant piece on her head. It's probably
Yeah.
very, very heavy for their neck. Like
Yeah, but they do Rapunzel.
Yeah, but most of that is hanging down. But even still, yeah, they do. Yeah, I don't know. I know I read somewhere that was a
I think
downfall.
it's just not
for
popular enough.
That too. Once the
She's obscure, but I like her.
I
But
do.
awesome.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
That movie is fantastic.
I think lately I've been in a bad mood about everything, so I feel like disgust quite a bit. I'm like, every time somebody says, something new or something I've got to do or somewhere we've got to go, I'm like, ugh, no, we're not doing that. I don't like that. I'm feeling like I need a little bit of joy in my life. I don't know. I'm just feeling salty. It's,
Joy,
everything
but
in life is good, but ugh.
You can
Joy
have.
gets on my nerves.
I was just gonna say you can have Joy, but not Joy from that movie because she was obnoxious.
Oh, she was so obnoxious.
She was
Totally more of a disgust.
Oh man.
I'm sure green is more your color anyway, right?
Yes.
I am an autumn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, ugh. People just want to make me mad sometimes, and I'm like, no.
Did somebody tell you to clean your desk?
Oh, no, not anybody who wanted to live for more than 5 minutes. I did clean it. I took a picture, but it didn't last.
Oh, okay.
You should see it now. No, I'm, yeah.
Oh,
I often feel like I'm living with the seagulls from Nemo.
mine.
Oh,
There you go. There's another one. That would be fun.
But
Bruce.
I want to be Belle. I'll never be Belle, but I want to be Belle.
Oh, why
I want
not?
her library. I want
you
her library.
Okay.
That's really all I want. Is I just want her library. And again, a house full of people to clean it.
Yes.
But yeah, I love that library. I have a bookshelf. That's all I have.
I have
I have a bookshelf and a Kindle.
Yep.
I have a liquor cabinet.
Of course you do.
I don't have a bookshelf.
Sad, sad, sad.
I have books. They're just not on a shelf. They're in a cabinet.
A liquor cabinet?
No, there's no room in the liquor cabinet for books. That'd be ridiculous.
Crazy idea. I'm
Jesus.
sorry. I never should have thought it.
Man, that's like it reminds me of Alice in Wonderland for some reason when they're at the Mad Tea Party. Mustard? Don't be ridiculous. Nobody puts mustard in your tea. I have to watch that movie again. Mad Hatter would be fun too. I could totally be the Mad Hatter. I like tea. I like throwing parties for no reason at all.
I like tea. Stupid.
I like tea. It's not random.
I do. I don't drink
Okay,
coffee.
Oh, I do
So-
too.
Change of subject again because we were talking about Justice League earlier. I did
Okay.
not realize that Joss Whedon was a director of.
Yeah, Marvel broke him.
Neither I.
He went over to DC.
Clearly.
Neither did I.
Now I'm suddenly slightly more intrigued.
But he's not done with Marvel by any means.
No, he just had to take a break.
And isn't he directing The Lion King?
No way.
Must they?
All right, hang on.
I don't know why there needs to be a Lion King
Oh,
live action.
I feel like we've ranted about this before, but I'm
I-
so with you.
I'm sure we have. I don't know.
I'm sure, but you know,
I mean, I still haven't seen the Jungle Book one, so.
I haven't either.
Neither have I.
I've seen
Oh
parts of
no,
it.
John Favreau.
Oh,
John
Jon
Favreau.
Favreau.
That's
Oh, I
right.
love
That's
him.
right. Yeah, so
Sorry.
that's what changed the outrage from everybody because like, oh, John Favreau's doing it because he did the Jungle Book. I don't know. I didn't see the Jungle Book, so I have no, bearing or basis to judge him on. And I never heard of him before that movie.
He was in like The Breakup. He's been in a lot of comedies and things.
Oh,
Yeah, that's how I know him.
Mm-hmm.
He's always like the goofy best friend, and
Yeah.
Oh,
He
so
was he was also in Couples Retreat or whatever that was called.
Oh yeah.
sounds like a bunch of stellar movies right there.
Actually, Couples Retreat was quite funny.
I thought
Is that
so,
the one
too.
with Vince Vaughn
Yeah.
Yes.
and Jennifer Aniston?
No,
Or
that
no?
was The Breakup.
That was
Oh.
the break.
Okay.
This one had Vince Vaughn and
oh, Couples Retreat. That's Kristen Bell.
Kristen Bell. That's
was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anything with Vince Vaughn is usually pretty funny.
And what's the other guy's name?
Owen Wilson?
No,
Oh, he wasn't in that one with him?
no.
I was Wedding Crashers.
He has a series on Netflix right now that's pretty weird.
I don't know.
Bateman.
Oh,
Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
He plays the one that gets them into all going to this retreat.
Ah, okay.
Ah.
It's sounding. I know I didn't see it, but I'm remembering seeing the commercials and the ads for it. All right.
Jon Favreau did Iron Man.
Did he?
Yep.
He directed
Oh,
Iron
yeah.
Man
All
Yeah.
of them, or just the
He
first
He
one?
was in them too.
1 and 2. Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, he didn't direct the third one.
Well,
I don't think
Well,
anybody
you
wants to
know.
lay nobody wants to lay claim to that, do they?
Well, the third one was okay. It wasn't great.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
I thought it was funny because it had Ben Kingsley in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's supposedly the terrorist.
Ah.
I won't ruin it for you.
Oh, I don't
yeah,
care.
don't.
Oh dang! I was about to.
Oh, I don't care. You can talk about it. It's not gonna. By the time
But
I
is
actually
he the
see
terrorist?
it, I will forget. What's that?
But is he the terrorist?
Well,
He's not. He's an actor.
I know.
I'm an actor.
I've seen it. I'm an actor.
Meanwhile, I'm not sure if we're talking about a character or the person at this point.
Talking about the character in the
Is he
movie.
an actor or is he a terrorist?
yeah, I know. I was like, wait a minute.
No, they hire him as an actor to be the terrorist
In the movie.
in the movie.
Okay, now I got you. Does anybody have anything else?
Have we done enough? I can't wait to see you title this one.
I'm just checking
Oh my
it.
goodness.
How much further off the rails can we go?
I'm just. Oh, we can go all the way if you'd like.
Man, I just got here, so we
That's
could
right.
do more damage.
Well, I guess that's going to wrap it up for this episode then. Thank you for
If you made
listening.
it through it, we appreciate it.
That's right. We thank you for listening and apologize in advance.
Maybe you should put that at the front of the podcast.
No, then they won't listen.
And remember, you only have 2 more days to download episode 1 before it goes away forever.
Oh, this will be
Oh, that's still up.
this won't be out in time. So. So what is it? So today's Monday. So Wednesday it's gone. Yeah, this won't be out by Wednesday. Or
That's
maybe-
all right. We'll leave
And
it
even
in
if
there.
it could be, we'll make sure it's not.
Just
Maybe
leave
it will.
in
No,
there.
no. There's a good chance it might be, because tomorrow night and Wednesday nothing's going on. Thursday and Friday is hockey, and then it's the weekend. So yeah. I'll try to get it done. This time change now is it's dark at 4:00.
Right.
Stupid nonsense. Well, a little better for you guys down there, but
I know. You need to come to the south.
I do.
Hey, you know what an Indian once said, right?
How?
Oh dear.
Only the white man could figure out that he could take a foot off the top of the blanket, sew it on the bottom, and think he had a longer blanket.
And you can email
Spoke that
Milford
one
at.
out.
There, and now I just found the title of the episode.
Oh,
Oh
boy.
no, and no.
It's just gonna put you want to hear a joke.
No.
No, I'll save
will-
that. I'll save that for the blooper reel. I tell you, my daughter asked. Oh, if I say it, she's gonna speak. The Amazon thing. I don't want to say her name because she's right next to me. To tell her a joke a little before she went to bed, and it was a good one, and I don't remember it now, and I wanted to say it and I can't remember it. Hopefully she remembers it tomorrow. It was pretty good. It was bad, but it was like so bad it was good.
You should try having a daughter with that name.
I can imagine. So then it doesn't know who's
loves
getting
it.
yelled at. Yeah, because then she always thinks you're talking to the dot. You can change what its wake-up name is. It doesn't have to be that. There's like 4
I don't know
different-
that I want something that's smarter than I am in my house. My phones are bad enough,
Yep.
and my headset with the 5,000 mute buttons is bad enough.
Well, try my house. I have both. I have Google and Echo because I evaluated them for a podcast or for a blog article.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
and the stupid commercials that come on and go, "Okay, Google," and Alexa in the commercial, and then they both
Right.
speak up. Yeah, that's fun.
Well,
That's hilarious.
Doesn't Google's have a name? Or is it just Hey Google?
No, you just say, "Okay, Google."
Oh, I thought it had like a name, like the
Yeah.
other one did.
Yeah. No, you just okay Google it and
Oh.
it pops to life. Same with my husband's phone.
Yeah.
You just say okay Google and it just like springs to life. It's crazy.
Oh, he's got the Google
Yeah,
phone?
he's got some kind of droidy phone.
I was researching them recently last week when my phone was crapping out because I wanted to see the differences, but it really didn't get high marks. The new one, like the new Pixel. So I don't know. I mean, I was just trying to look for a different option just because I was pissed off at my iPhone.
Oh, poor Siri.
She sucks.
Yeah,
She
well,
never-
that one comes out next month. The
What?
HomePod comes out next month.
Oh, I'll definitely not be buying that. I'm happy with my Echo. I have to get another one, and then I have to get everything that can be controlled. I'm mad that we just got a new washing machine last year because I want the one that I can talk to. I'm gonna upgrade all my appliances to be able to be Bluetooth, so I can just talk to everything through the phone.
Yeah, see, I can't bring myself to paying that much money for a refrigerator, though.
No, I know, me neither. It's a little insane.
I don't want a refrigerator to tell me what's missing.
If
Oh,
it
they
can
have
go,
those.
if it can go shopping for me,
I
I'd be
know.
happy. That would be awesome.
It probably can. It can probably order straight from Amazon Prime for you.
It can.
The dock can, if you set up the
Oh.
voice ordering, you just have to have the password set and everything. I did not do that because otherwise my kids would be ordering everything under the sun. It's bad enough.
Send me this. Send me that.
Yeah, exactly.
Did I miss anything fun at the beginning?
No, Milford just went over some corrections on the VIP tours, and then we jumped right into this.
Yeah, I found out there's actually seasons for the VIP tour.
Ah,
So there's different prices for the different seasons. So
we still recording?
I am.
Oh, okay.
I mean, just because I haven't pressed stop. Follow our troop at www.dizexplorers.com, where you can find all the links for all our hosts' social media accounts. You can also follow the podcast on our Facebook group at The Diz Explorers and on Twitter and Instagram at The Diz Explorers. You can download this podcast on iTunes, Google Play, Podbean, TuneIn Radio, Stitcher Radio, and also on YouTube. Thanks for listening.